light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past the future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go.
What's going on, everyone? Hello, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to, I guess, part 2 of the stream. But the reason I'm doing a separate intro is because I do want to make some distinction between the two of them. I don't want people to... Mostly, I mean, I feel a little bit bad as it is sort of doing a show over there and then being like, hey, everyone leave the channel and come over watch me, you know. So I'm hoping that some people are able to multitask or maybe jump back and forth or stuff like that. But anyway, but welcome everybody. It is a Tuesday night stream, and it is here at the Arvanauts. Just finished with the Pen and Pixel show, which was great. A lot of fun and really good sort of response, I think, from chat. A couple of little minor, tiny little technical things. It was too loud to start out, which I knew it was going to be because there's no way to sort of address that. But it was good times. So I'm glad to see everybody in here. I hope, for those of you who came over from my channel, watch that one, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for those of you who didn't, you'll be able to hopefully check out the VOD over at the Good Old Games Twitch channel. I'll be back on with them next Tuesday from 8 to 10. But right now we are moving on our channel to the Rings of Kether. We're going to do that today. Depending on how fast we get through it, I may do my short story reading for the month today. If not, then I'll do it on Thursday. And remember, a couple of reminders. On Thursday, that is the last day that you will have to contribute to the Patreon for this month. So if you want to see a marathon session in Zelda or Metroid or Castlevania played via the power of Retron, if you want one of those to exist, then we need to make sure that we get the Patreon up to 250. If you want to see Dungeons and Dragons with viewers every other month, we need to get that to 300. But at least we need to get it up to the 250 mark if you want that to happen. So if you have not already done so, if you have thought about subscribing to me, this is basically the equivalent of my sub button until that happens. I want to be able to move the Patreon forward, not just to get partnership, but also hopefully to be able to support. I just got something. Contradiction, the all video murder mystery adventure. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. You guys are super generous to me, and I'm always very grateful. Thank you, sir. I'm going to write that down right now. Thanks very much, man. I appreciate it. All video murder mystery adventure. So if you want to be able to do that, I also want to be able to eventually start paying the R vocalists for things, because that would be awesome too. So that is what that's actually what I want to be able to do going forward. So if you are interested in subbing or doing something equivalent, that's where you actually do it. So thank you guys so much if you have already done so, and if you haven't, please consider doing so. Thank you very much, Gentai. I appreciate it. Thanks, sir. And I think the only other thing I need to mention before I pull up my webcam is just to say that if you haven't already done so, please check out my YouTube with !ArvTube. Please check out the Steam group with !Steam group, where you can hang out with Arvanauts in between streams. And as I've already said, please check out that Patreon !ArvTreon. Last thing that I wanted to mention as well was the next game here. After we're done with the Rings of Kether, we're going to be moving on to Alpha Protocol, and I'm going to be doing Alpha Protocol on my channel. But we are also going to be trying to do some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sort of locking down the details of that now, but we're going to be doing a pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons with the Infinity and Beyond group. I'm just sort of confirming who's actually going to do that, who's in and who isn't, so I will let you guys know about that as we get there. And after Alpha Protocol is done, as far as the solo streams are concerned, I'm seriously considering moving back into the Phoenix Wright series, because I want to give the R vocalists a chance to do some of it. So we may have the second Phoenix Wright game coming after Alpha Protocol, and then after that, probably Sword Coast Legends at that point. I do want to get into Arkham Knight at some point. I have to get back into The Witcher 3 at some point. So all of that is a possibility. So we will take it out. And that's good to know, Jen. I will actually take a look at it and then see. Okay, so with that said, let me get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And let me turn on this. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, now, what would be good, and welcome, by the way. I should say hi to the people who are here, by the way. First of all, hi to people who are here. Hello to Rogan. Hello to Wolfboy. Hello to Uncle Elias, who is new from the hanging out from the good old game stream. Hello to Trendane. Hello to Recruit. Hello Grows. What's up, Salonis? Smacky. Royx. What's up, PKD fan? Hello Muren. What's up, Mackie Machine, who might be there from GOG as well. Hello Love Shack. Hello Lone Singer and Flan Kitty, both from GOG, I think. Hello to Earth Machine, Dragonwright, Dark Akkad, who's hung out with me, although he also goes to GOG on occasion. Hello to Brahms, Blackberry Bear. Hello to Avenging Prophet. Hello to Amcahol, who might be mine or might be GOG's, I don't know. Eventually we'll all be each other's. Hello to Acclimative, and hello to my wonderful mods. Thank you for being here, my mods. Thank you to Gentleman B, Shattered Mage, Shadowed Mage, Netowin, Lego, Sat, Kilobyte, Dragon Spear, and of course Apples. Good to see you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. And yes, if you are from Good Old Games, welcome to the Arvanauts. I hope you enjoy what you see and hear here, and I hope that you will hang out with us too. I think that we have the best community on Twitch. I think Good Old Games has a very similarly good community, like a really lot of good people over there. So I hope you will enjoy it here, because we try to be family atmosphere and all that kind of stuff. Now, today we are continuing with the Rings of Kether. And I should mention that Netowin, who is not only a mod, Netowin is also the person who is responsible for the sorcery program that we actually use to play through it. However, according to Netowin, and I just want to double check to make sure, according to Netowin, he has sent me a new and improved sorcery program, which apparently can do lots of cool things. So I'm going to go over to my messages here. I'm going to go over to messages and see it. Yes, it is the new, it's an ARV bot, apparently. So hold on just a second. I'm going to find out what this ARV bot is. It will do all sorts of things in sorcery. Bow? Yes. There's Shadowed Mage and Shatter Mage. Trending. That's canon, man. Wait, man, I just say the word. The Gogletites. Very, very nice. Very nice. I just want to double check. Yeah, so net, it just gave me the... Okay. All right, so give me a second here. What's up, Red Layer? How you doing, man? Good to see everybody. Okay, I'm going to try this through this. Okay, so let's see. Got you. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second. It gives me. It was like unconfirmed. It's like, what is this? Okay. Let me run all my scans and my things. Okay. So here we go. So this is actually, we're doing this right on the fly. Whoa! Look at this. Let's see. Start ArvBot. Oh, I have to connect it to something. Okay, so ArvBot is open, Netowin. What do I do? I'm looking at it right now. What do I do to open this? This thing looks pretty cool. What do I do with this brand spanking new system? What's up, Lego? I feel like I have enough security experts. First of all, I trust Netowin implicitly, but even if I didn't trust him, I feel like I have enough security experts that I could manage. Don't start T1000 ArvBot. Not rogue. So what do I do to start things? Okay, top left is for name of a channel, all lowercase. Okay, so... I am ArvBot, and I am here to help you. Okay. So let's see. Write down cases. I can open a poll? Okay, let me see. I'm going to move this into... let me move over to my Fighting Fantasy Gamebook thing. And let's see what I can do with this. So... Yes. Show us your robot voice. You will be assimilated. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Test 1. Let's make this a good one. Thank you for the follow, Flan Kitty. Welcome to the Arvanauts. I'll get all the layout fixed out in just a second, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Flan Kitty. Okay, so let's see. Chocolate cake. Okay, give it a try, guys. Uh-oh, Arcanus bot. Arcanus bot may be getting in the way of ArvBot. Yeah, we'll have to we'll have to see what we get there. Yeah, we might have to sort this out later, Net. Because... Here, let me try something. Okay. So we may have to sort this out later. First of all, I love it. I love it. I love the concept of it. But we're probably going to have to sort this out later because I don't want to go through... But anyway, finish telling me what you were going to tell me. So what else can you tell me about it? So we've got the open polls, closed polls. We can adjust votes like this. So it does that, right? So it does. So we can adjust it like this. I see. So it shows you. That's interesting. What's up, recruit? Okay, so what it shows you, so when that's interesting. So as it does this, it sort of shows how chat. It's a kind of it's like a visual representation of what's going on in chat. I remember you did a version of this before, but it was a little bit different. That's cool. I like that. But what about like battle stuff though? Is that this just handles polls, right? Like, is the battle stuff remains the same? Is that right? Oh, I do? Okay. Okay. Well, so what I'm going to do, Net, is what I want to do here is I'm going to get going. Okay, it's only poll stuff. Okay, that's cool. So what I want to do is for the moment, I'm going to use, I'm going to keep with what we have for the moment. I want you to send it over to me, and I'm going to use it, and we'll probably end up going with this when all is said and done. But I don't want to have the bots sort of running into each other right now, and I don't want to wait much longer because I don't want to wait longer because it's already kind of 10:30 my time, and I'd like to get through Rings of Kether today if I can. So this is awesome, though. Like, I really like it, and I think I am going to use it. I love the fact that there's a visual representation of it, but I'm going to do that after. I want to do that, like, when we have a little bit more time to do it and not just kind of go back and forth. So, yeah, exactly. So, so send it over to me, and I will definitely check it out after stream to be able to go through it. But I don't want to kind of have it, you know, butting up, butting heads with Arcanus Bot right at the moment, okay? So I love the fact, though, only my channel could have multiple bots with multiple value. Like, they're both good. I love it. So that's cool, though, man. I like this. I like the idea of having the votes that actually are in there. Eventually, now let me ask you, eventually, are they going to be able to do something? Will it affect the program? Like, eventually... Okay, so eventually, will they be able to do the program such that when they vote, they'll see it on here? Like, will they eventually be able to do a vote and it'll pop up on this interface, or is that not going to happen? I'm just curious. And also, how do I disconnect ArvBot? So those two questions. How do I disconnect ArvBot? So how do I disconnect ArvBot as well? It's already capable of really? No. Dude, you put this together. This is amazing. Can I get some love in chat for this stuff? Netowin is the maker of the original sorcery program, which we're going to use tonight. He's also the maker of this. So can I get some love for Netowin, who does this like gratis? He just does this for free. Like, Netowin, man, dude, I really appreciate that. Like, Ned is like the master of bots. Well, I shouldn't say that. Shadow, Lawkeeper, and Netowin are all the master of bots, but Netowin is like the master of sorcery bots. So, in sorcery programs. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, can I get some serious love? That's awesome, man. Thank you, dude. Try restarting and do it all over again once to say, yes, I will do that. It says I can't close it. I tried to X out of it. Sorry. I tried to X out of it, and it said, I tried to X out of it just now, and it said pointer operation. Invalid pointer operation, it says. And then I said, I tried to close window. It says access violation at address, blah, 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 in module. So I'm not able to close it, normally anyway. I'm not able to close it normally. You have any thoughts? I can't exit out, and I can't close the window. I could probably like end task. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, that's fine. So hold on a second here. Process. Project RBot. End process. There we go. Got it. Okay, it's killed. Yes, I will do that. I will do that. So anyway, yes, thank you very much, Nedwin. That's awesome. So yeah, guys, like I said, he is really cool. Let me show you guys, for those of you who haven't seen this before, the old sorcery project, in quotes. This is the original sorcery project, which we have been using on this chat for a long time. Here we go. And which has a lot of really cool features to it as well. And here we go. And I'm going to get this stuff just configured properly. And so, yeah, it's cool stuff. I really dig it. And Nedwin was responsible for that as well. So thank you very much, man. That's really cool. I dig it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Task manager is done. All right, good. Lovely. Let me just get this configured like this. Wonderful. And again, normally I would not be setting all of this up at the same time, but because it was after the first Pen and Pixel stream, I actually had a lot of stuff I had to get sort of coordinated, so I hope everyone will forgive me. Okay, let me load the proper one, which is, wait for it. Where are we? The Rings of Kether, right? There it is. There we are. Okay, and last but certainly not least, how about that cover image? There it is. Okay, now we just have to get some music going and we're going to be underway. All right, while I'm doing this, first of all, Nedwin, thank you again, and after the stream, I'll get the rest of this sorted out. Also, I think I should put you in touch with Shadowed so that you can work out with him how to make sure that these things are not addressed, or these things don't run into each other, I should say. Give me 1 second. Okay. Bear with me for just 1 second, guys, while I just have to finish up one thing relating to the good old game stream, and then we will get into it. Again, normally this will not happen, but normally this will not happen. However, for something like this, to almost anything you want. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, probably exclamation point. So we shouldn't use that. It should probably be a symbol. Like, how about a plus? Or no, maybe not plus. Maybe, how about like money sign? Can we do money sign like dollar sign? And now I'm going to take care of these raffle codes. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, bear with me one more second. One more second. Hang in there. One more second. Bear with me. Sorry. Apologies. Let's see. Done. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Wonderful. Sorry about that. Okay. Raisin dacted. Oh my god. Do we have a command involving raisins? What? I tell you what, man. This stuff with raisins. Okay. So, for those of you who have not played it before, can I actually get, in chat, can I have, everyone who has not played one of these games before, can you raise your hand about that? There we go. So who has never played raisins his hand? You people, don't push me on the raisins. You will feel my raisin wrath. So who has not ever played one of the Fighting Fantasy game books with me before? You've played, Wolf Boy, you've played these with me, haven't you? Haven't you been here once when we did that? I could have sworn that you did, that you were. And also, is the Grows here? Grows, what was that music we were using the last time? I'm raising the expectation. Really? Okay, so Wolf Boy is new. All right, that sounds good. You enabled it. Okay, that's fine. The Grows. Is Grows here? I'm summoning Grows. Because Grows, I want to find that music that you told me that you had us use the last time. It was for a certain game. Techno Babylon, that's it. Thank you. That's right. I thought that was perfect, so thank you. Wait, no. OST. There we go. Awesome. Okay, cool. There we are. Now that is set. Okay. Now we're good to go. Let me know how good that is, guys. Is that loud enough? Is that too loud, too quiet? And yes, it is, Uncle Elias. For those of you who haven't played this before, so here's the way that it works for the folks who are new to the stream. So, chat came up with, basically this is a choose your own adventure, except that it's fighting fantasy, which means that it's a little bit more involved. You have dice rolls, you have statistics, you have skills, and you have various choices that you have to make. You have combat sequences and things like that. It's good to see you, Mining Miner, by the way, and good to see you, Uncle Elias. Welcome in. And you play this together as a chat. You actually vote on the decisions that get made in this book, and I'll explain how that works when you get there. When we first played the first half of this, we played 14 of these books on chat so far, on stream so far, and then the 4 sorcery books, which are really the best of the lot, actually, in our separate series. So we chose already the character name for this, and it's Sibelia Enderhill. We have a certain amount of health. That's the stamina that you see there, 20 points. We have 9 points of skill. Skill refers to your weapon skill and your ability to dodge, move, do things like that, drive cars, stuff like that. You have 9 out of 11 points, a possible 11 points of luck. Luck is sort of self-explanatory. You also happen to have a couple of other things. Those 2 9 statistics you see there, 9 and 9, and I should actually adjust this quickly. This is... That stat is weapon strength. And this so weapon strength is this. That's the weapon strength of your ship. And then this statistic right here is shields. So we've got weapon strength and shields. That's the different thing as well. So it's a little bit of a different sort of environment. So weapon strength, and then we got shields. So it's a different, so it's not all of the fighting fantasy books have this, but in this particular book, that's the way it works. You have 4,500 what are called kopecks, and instead of provisions, you actually have what are called pep pills. Now, pep pills, basically, if you get hurt in combat or due to things that happen in the game, you can use one of your pep pills and it will restore a total of 6 stamina points. When the pep pills are gone, they're gone, but you can sometimes find more pep pills throughout the course of the game. In addition to all of that, you also happen to have 2 smart missiles. Smart missiles are things on your ship which will automatically destroy anything that they face. You've already used one of those smart missiles, you've got 2 of them left, so you have to use them sparingly. And I'll explain the story of the game in just a minute. Thank you so much for the retweets and everything, guys. Thank you. So I'll explain the story in a minute. But the way it works is that you're actually working together to try to get through the adventure book together. And so far, chat's been able to do it. Think of it as like a far more interesting version of Twitch Plays. In that you're all sort of working on it together. Okay? So that's the basic principle. But, yeah, I know I saw that, Bendups. That's true. I don't know if anybody saw this, but Harebrained Schemes just started their Battletech Kickstarter, and as he said, they've made $700,000 in a day. That's awesome. I'm super excited. I think they'll definitely pass all their goals, and of course, we'll have them back on the channel as well. So, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at going forward for these guys. So, Sibelia Enderhill, Stamina 20, Skill 9, Luck 9, Weapon Strength 9, Shields 9, 4,500 kopecks, 3 pep pills, 2 smart missiles. You have 2 save points so far, and you've discovered that Zara Gross and Blaster Babbitt are 2 drug runners. To explain the way the game has gone so far, you are an elite secret agent, basically an elite police force, basically. You are a member of an elite police force whose job it is to basically, you know, run around the galaxy and cut down basically do drug enforcement. So there is a particular drug, which is called, I believe, S-Codafil, that you've been having a hard time breaking the hold of. And one of the worst drug rings that's been sort of doing it is called one of the drug rings of Kether. So you've been sent out by yourself to try to break this ring, and you've discovered a couple of things. You've discovered the name of the 2 main drug people that run this ring. One of them is Zara Gross, and the other one is Blaster Babbitt. And when we left off at the end of our last session, you had just discovered where one of the refinement facilities for this drug supposedly is, and that's where you were heading as we got to the end of it. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, so with all that said, I hope everyone is ready, and the question I have, as always, for you, chat, is, are you, ladies and gentlemen, hyped? Are you ready to take down this drug ring? Who is with me? Who will take down this drug ring? Drug ring hypoo. I'm 74% hyped. How you doing, Jen? Oh, is it really, Net? Really? Hey, what's up, Graydon? Hey, Shadowed. I want to know the secrets of the space cows. I know, I'm into that. Hey, Shadowed. Do you still have the internal... You have the list of internal illustrations? Do you have the list of internal illustrations for the books? Do you happen to still have those or not? Because I have a picture I want to show you and I don't see it here. One could only hope. Yeah, exactly. Yes, you do. Can I give you one? I'm looking for 330. 330. And then we're going to get underway. 330. This has been a good night. Good night. Really good opening turnout here. I love it. Really good fun first Pen and Pixel show. So it was good. I dug it. I had to make sure that I checked twice to make sure that I had the right stream key, because I was very nervous. I was gonna go live and forget, and all of a sudden kick poor Matt off of the Good Old Games show that comes after me. Oh man, nice, Jen. Yeah, we played. I have the VOD out there, Bendups. We played it, I think, last week. I mean, no. We played Rings of Kether. I think we played last week, I want to say. And yes, that's a good question. While Shadowed is grabbing that illustration, Lego, are you here? I did record it, Brahms. I record all of my shows locally, so I'm going to double check with Good Old Games and see whether they're cool with me posting it on my channel. I want to check with them first. But if they're okay with it, then yes, I will put it up on my YouTube channel, because I don't know if Good Old Games has a YouTube channel or if they sort of upload it or not. At the moment, the VOD's available over at their channel. You'll be able to check that in the short term. Long term, though, I do have a copy of the recording, and I'll double check and make sure that I can kind of upload it. So, and as far as the as far as that's concerned, Kilobyte, is Kilobyte here? Kilobyte is not here. Okay. Yeah, Ben, do you mind picking up Lego's dice? Okay, Lego's dice are ready. Awesome. Yes, Bendups, if you would be good enough to do the mapping, that would be good. Although right now, to this point, we haven't had a lot of mapping to do because it's kind of a strange book. So there hasn't been a lot of maze running like there was with Temple of Terror. So I would say hold your map ready. Like, be ready to map. And then when we start talking about it, like when we get in there, you can start doing it. You'll know when the time has come. Oh, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Bendups can take over for the moment, so. Thank you, sir. You are an officer and a gentleman. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Shadow. All right, guys, let me do this capture here of this picture, and then we will get underway. And thanks. I have to say, you guys, it's really awesome. Just can I say for a minute, I told you guys how much I love you guys, really, and I mean that. It's really cool that everyone just immediately like falls into their thing. Ben's like, all right, I can do this, and Lego's like, yes, I got the dice, and Kill's like, I can do this, and Shadow's like, I got this, and Nedoin's like, I can do the sorcery thing for this, and it's just really cool. I really, really appreciated it. It's kind of a neat feeling for me. So you guys are awesome. Okay, so here we go. Here's what we see. You hire a long-range helijet and fly out to the tiny vegetation-covered island. As you circle over it, you spot a large clearing containing a launch pad for shuttles, 2 landing bays for helijets, and an anti-grav dray. One of the helijet bays is occupied. You land your aircraft in the other bay and climb out. Now that you are closer, you can see 3 ramps spaced equally around the helijet bays, descending into the ground. 2 of the ramps end in quite ordinary-looking entrances, while the 3rd ramp finishes in a large freight door. Will you enter one of the ordinary entrances, the freight door, or take a look at the anti-grav dray? So, you can either go into ordinary-looking entrance 1 or 2. So, 2 separate choices, Shadowed. Ordinary-looking entrance 1, ordinary-looking entrance 2, the freight door, or look at the anti-grav dray. And an anti-grav dray is kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a massive forklift, basically. It's a big truck for moving things around. Aw, thanks, Ned. No, I'm serious. I appreciate that. What's up, love? No, that's not true. You can use your banhammer. 1, Mississippi, 2, Mississippi, 3, Mississippi, 4. Yeah, there you go. Dray. D-R-A-Y. Anti-grav dray. D-R-A-Y. In fact, you can even do that. No, it's true. It's true. And it's been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. Oh, we don't have a lookup command on Arcanus Bot. I forgot. I forgot it. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, and by the way, and let me just say to everybody, as you guys know, I love my mods. every one of my mods like plays a really important role, and that's why I made them a mod in the first place. But all of you guys as viewers do a great job on here. So I've said that before, but I mean it. So great job, peoples. Okay, there we go. So go ahead and vote, guys. Do you want to go through the ordinary entrance 1, ordinary entrance 2, the freight door, or check out the anti-grav dray? Yeah, you have many roles, Satobo. Sat, I think you know that you've got a lot of roles in my life at the moment, and a lot of them relate to Icarus. So, yes, Murin, yes, please do. And there's a few people that we're looking at, Murin, but please do. Yes, I would be interested in that. If you would do that, that would be great. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you on that. I have been a little bit swamped, to be quite frank, with stuff. But yes, that would be awesome. Hello, Pariah. What's up? And that's how you got. You guys saw it already. The folks from GOG already saw it. All you have to do is do exclamation point choose, space, and then the number that you want to choose it. By the way, if you choose to change your mind, you can do that as well. Once I close the poll, obviously that's the end of it, but you can change your mind in the meantime. There we go. Okay, so right now we've got 5 votes for the anti-grav dray, 2 votes for the freight door, and that's it. Hot rod that thing and reverse the gearing, right. The heck with the drug, you know, forget the drug ring bust, right? It's not about that. It's actually just about, yeah. Hey, Shatter, did you see before that Chris, Memories in 8-Bit, the guy who was streaming before me, he streams a show called Space Time on Good Old Games, and he was streaming Kerbal Space Program, and the Kerbal channel actually was hosting him. So I don't know if you saw that. Shattermage, of course, is a big-time Kerbal guy, so... And Halo, but I mean... As far as real games. Hey-oh! Okay, nice. And Netowin, man, this looks really awesome. Like, potentially looks really, really cool. Like... Please do not stay up for 72 hours doing nothing but working on this. I just want to warn you. That's what happens. A lot of these guys are like, okay, so we love ARV, so we're going to do something for like 1 billion hours in a row. And I'm like, wait, what about your health? They're like, never mind health. All that matters is this. I'm like, what? So please preserve your own sleep. But that said, I mean, I really appreciate it, though. Okay. I thought you had, Shatter. That's not true. I saw you playing Kerbal a couple weeks ago. You were playing Kerbal a couple of weeks ago, I think. I thought that you were playing Kerbal. Yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting to do that, Shadow. My bad. I keep forgetting to do that. I thought I'm pretty sure I saw you playing Kerbal a couple weeks ago. I could have believed it. Care about completing the project. I know, gentlemen, I know. But I happen to respect and love artists. And so, really? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong then. I thought you would. Okay. So, anti-grav dray it is. Dragon. No, you guys the best. All right. By the way, can everyone tell me, because I had to fiddle a little bit with volume and sound for the Pen and Pixel stream, is everything sound-wise okay? Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? Is the music at the right level? We want it to be in the background. I want you to be able to hear it a little bit, but not like, you know. Can you guys please tell me whether the sound on everything is okay? Because levels are important. Free Space 2, that's true. You have been doing it. Sound is good? Okay. I think what I may end up doing is I don't like putting together a ton of extra scenes, but I think I may actually end up taking out a scene. And in fact, now that I think of it, hold on a minute. There we go. I just removed a scene because I'm probably going to add a scene where I copied over a bunch of stuff to make voiceover events, and I'm probably going to have to do the same thing and just make it for just the Good Old Games one. That'll make it a little bit easier so I don't have to kind of tweak all this stuff. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ned. I appreciate that, dude. Oh, there it is. Look up tray. A long, strong cart without fixed sides. Okay, there we go. All right, so the anti-grav dray is a massive gray device about the size of 2 helijets put end to end. It floats a meter off the ground. You could attempt to drive it into and through the freight door to give whatever might be waiting behind it a nasty shock. Arv stops for a moment, realizing that this is going to be hugely and obviously the most popular choice. Or, if this doesn't appeal, you could leave the dray and enter on foot one of the lesser entrances or the freight entrance. So, you could either drive the dray through the freight door, that's option 1. Option 2 is enter one door. Option 3 is enter the other door. And option 4 is enter the freight entrance. So, drive the dray through the door, ordinary door 1, ordinary door 2, or the freight entrance. Those are your choices. Nice, Shatter. Yeah, I got to get over there and check you up and check out you playing that. I like the original Free Space. Choose one while doing a backflip. That's okay. That's okay. The options are, again, drive the anti-grav dray through the freight doors. So basically drive it through the freight doors and destroy whoever's behind it, the guards or whatever. Choice 2 is to enter lesser door, like ordinary door number 1. Choice 3 is to go through ordinary door number 2. And choice 4 is to go directly through the freight entrance. So drive the dray through the freight door, that's option 1. Go through ordinary entrance number 1. Or ordinary entrance number 2, and then the last choice is go through the freight entrance just by yourself. Hold on, give him a chat. Just hold on a second and wait till we actually get the poll set up. There we go. Now you can do it. Remember, driving the dray, if you want to drive the dray, that's choice 1. Walking, like choice 4 is to walk through the freight door. Choice 1 is to drive the dray through the freight door. So if anyone wants to take the dray and knock some people out, knock some mothers out, you want 1, if that's what you're looking for. A zonk might be behind one of those doors. Zonk! That's true. I am not a mathy guy. I'm a mathy guy. I know enough to do my basic maths. I can, I'm capable of balancing a checkbook. I can successfully do simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I am capable of doing class averages, grade averages, you know, percentages of what something is worth, papers and exams and, you know, presentations and the like. That's the math that I have, and I want to be honest, in 43 years of life, that is the only math I have ever needed. No one has ever walked up to me and said, hey, can you draw a parabola? So I feel like I made it through based on my career. I am happy that engineers know math. I'm very glad about that. Nice, Lego. That's cool. Hooray to not bombing. Man, there have definitely been a lot of Oh, nice. Man, that is some swift hammering. Wapow! Vemnu fat. Nice, Shatter. Now I love the image of kind of like wapow. Yes, no, Netawin, that's totally fine. Sure. Absolutely, I can do that. What I'll do is, I'll stop the stream. I'll stop the stream. No, I'm not going to do it now, but I mean, like, when we get to the end, I'll stop the stream, and whoever wants can hang out and help test the bot for a few minutes once the stream and the... So I'll stop streaming, I'll stop the recording, it'll go offline, but then we can actually test stuff in stream. If you follow what I mean. We can test stuff in the channel, I'll just have the stream stopped. Okay, cool? And that's totally fine. Now, just keep in mind, though, Net, it might be late, though. Like, I may, because I'm going to be streaming for another couple hours tonight, so just... letting you know. Just letting you know. Okay, so... Okay, we got 6 votes for drive it through the freight door, 1 vote for enter 1, 3 votes for enter 2, directly through freight door is 3. No, 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 dude. Nedwin, please do not apologize when you're making a program for me. Don't do that. Come on, man. You're doing something awesome, like for the channel, so I really appreciate it. Not an apology at all. Please don't do that. I'm sorry that I couldn't get back to you any earlier, but I'm just busy. So, look, I'm apologetic. Okay. Okay, 7 votes. You guys have decided to take the direct approach, as it were. Okay. The drive turbines of the dray whine into life. You steer the clumsy machine towards the freight doors and push the throttle forward. It roars and accelerates at quite a frightening pace down the ramp and into the doors. They cave in. When you finally come to a rest, you find that the dray has fortuitously crushed 4 brutish-looking guards against the stacks of heavy-duty plastic containers they were tending. You dismount to have a look around. As you dismount, you see that one is named Bob, one name's Charlie, one named Sue, and one's named Francine. One of the guards' wallets is open, and you happen to see some pictures of apparently their kids spilling out of the wallet. One of them has a note saying, "I love you, Mommy. I can't wait to see you come home from work." I'm just joking. That's not actually true. Just joking. It looks like you guys found the mother lode, though. The plastic containers... I'm just joking. The plastic containers are full of Cetaphil D. Looks like they were getting ready to ship it out to the mainland. In one of the corners of the room, you discover the curled-up body of a man, obviously killed by the teeth of a rather savage beast or at the hands of a skilled torturer. With all the fracas you've recently caused in this room, other guards may be coming, but it is curious as to what actually killed this man. Will you quickly search this man to try to discover why he was killed, or just leave? So do you want to quickly search the man to discover why he was killed, or just leave? That's true, Smacky. A tormentor. Brahms, I think I asked you this before. Where in Canada are you from? Because obviously, because Kilobyte is Canadian, Love Shack is Canadian, and Shadowed is Canadian, and there's some others too in my chat. So where in Canada are you from? I'm just curious. Oh, by the way, hello, Atakan. I forgot to mention, everybody, that I just today got my invitation for NorwestCon, which is a conference, a convention that's held in Seattle, fantasy and science fiction literature. So that's not until next year. It's in March. But if any of you are out in the Seattle area, I would love to see any or all of you there if you happen to stop by NorwestCon. I just got invited to that today. I also got invited to Farpoint, which is in Baltimore. That's in February. And next week, I'm actually going to be going to, on Friday, I have a panel on podcasting. And that will be held at the part of the New York City Comic-Con at the Javits Center. So if anyone is in New York City and would like to check that out, that would be awesome too. You're in Ottawa, eh? I like Ottawa quite a bit. I didn't know that. You're from Canada too, Red Lear? Man, so much with the Canadians. London here, eh? Okay. I'm going to close that down because it's pretty clear you guys want to quickly search. Okay. See what he says. The man has no identification on him, no vendetta marks or anything, in fact, which could give you information. You could only determine the cause of death. 100 messages per 30 seconds for users. Okay, cool. That's good to know, Ned, actually. That'll solve problems. Nedowin's putting that because he knows once before I got globally banned for 8 hours because I was typing in my own chat, like a command for my own chat. So, no, it does not count, Wolf. The man has no identification on him, no vendetta marks or anything, in fact, which could give you information. You can only determine the cause of death, loss of blood. In one of his hands, however, he holds 4 pep pills. Oh, yeah. You have now 7 pep pills, people. You got so much of the drugs. That's true, Pariah. You leave the room. You exit the room into a corridor. The corridor leads you to an octagonal room. Standing in the center, contemplating you with at least 4 of its 7 electronic sensors, is a chrome and silver robot, obviously of alien design and manufacture. Welcome. It sighs, rising up on its 7 articulated legs and extending a few antennae and microwave sensors in your direction. Then it continues. Red I am, the heart of a scorpion, yet not of arachnia at all. Pincers I have, but I grasp with the unseen. In one word, what am I? With what letter of the alphabet does the answer begin? A, S, or X? So again, his poem that he reads to you, his riddle that he reads to you is, Red I am, the heart of a scorpion, yet not of arachnia at all. Pincers I have, but I grasp with the unseen. In one word, what am I? And your choices are A, S, or X. What do you guys think? What do you think it is? Sure. The riddle is, red I am, the heart of a scorpion, yet not of arachnia at all. Pincers I have, but I grasp with the unseen. In one word, what am I? So again, red I am, the heart of a scorpion, yet not of arachnia at all. Pincers I have, but I grasp with the unseen. In one word, what am I? And the question is A, S, or X? It's A, S, or X. A, S, or X. Graydon, yeah. This is a really tough one. This is a really tough one. Yeah, so once again, the poem, so once again it is, red I am, the heart of a scorpion, yet not of arachnia at all. Pincers I have, but I grasp with the unseen. In what word, what am I? A, S, or X? And if anyone happens to know, like, think about it and they're like, okay, I think I know why, you can explain it to chat if you like. Like, you can sort of try to explain why you're voting the way you are. If not, then, you know, it is what it is. This is tough, though. Six votes for S, 6 votes for X, 1 vote for A. Snake, because unseen doesn't necessarily mean an appendage of carrying the body itself. It's logical. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. The letters are the first word, the first letter of the word of the answer. So it's the first letter of the answer, basically. The letters are the first letter of the answer. And yeah, it's odd. I will fully admit it's odd. Okay, last call. I'm giving this a little bit more time because this is so tough. I'm giving this a little bit more time, so... I vote for A because it's hard. Yeah, the answer is... It would be... If they actually said the answer was Arvin, I'd be like... But no. Okay, so S is the winner, 7 to 6 to 3. Scorpion, you answer. The machine does not even bother to tell you that you are wrong before opening fire on you. Well, crap. And now I'm going to show you guys what you're fighting. Now it is time to show you what you guys are fighting. So let me show you what you're fighting as Lego gets ready to roll the dice here. Exactly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, bear with me just 1 second, guys. I'm just finding where it actually is. Sorry, Shadowed, can I get you to, because I want you to see this picture. Shadowed, can you find me the picture for 97, entry 97? Could you do that for me, please? Sorry, man. I don't want to make you do, like, triple duty, but if you wouldn't mind. And I need to find the actual combat music. I forget where it is. Nope. 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 Oh, this is it. Yeah, here we go. This is the combat music. X for Xerxes. And the combat music is going to be this. Get hyped for some combat. No, you are not the answer. You're not the answer, Shatter, no. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Shadowed. Much love to Shadowed for doing that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. This is what you see. All right. You shoot it out. Now, remember, the way that combat works in this particular game is slightly different from most Fighting Fantasy games, because when you're doing blaster combat, it's you have to do something which is a little bit dangerous. So, you start by rolling 2 dice. You're going to do it first, Lego. If the result is higher than or equal to your skill, you've missed. If it's less than your skill, you've hit your foe and inflicted damage on it to the tune of 4 points. So right now, this creature is... So you have to try to destroy it. It's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 8. So you're going to try to destroy it, and Lego is going to try to do that by hitting it. So you have to roll equal to or less than your skill. That happens first. Six. All right, you hit it. Pow. You do 4 points of damage to it. Now, it has a chance, of course, to fire back at you and do the exact same thing. Hold on a second. I got to restart that. And there we go. Okay, so it now has a chance to fire back at you. And it's going to do that by rolling less than or equal to its skill. So let's see what it gets. You guys can see that dice roller there. It rolls an 8. An 8 is, in fact, equal to or less than the skill. So that means you get hit, deducts 4 points from your stamina. All right, your turn, Lego. Now it's your turn, Lego. Lego gets another 6, hits it again, and blasts it from existence. Not too bad, guys. That could have been a lot worse. Not too bad. You blast it into smithereens. Nice work. Well done, guys. Okay, you destroyed it. Blaster combat is very deadly in this game. Very, very deadly. Good job. Okay. So... leaving the room by another corridor, you come to a T-junction. To the left and right... let me clear that. To the left and right, the corridor splits and heads into dim yellow light before turning from view. Will you go left or right? So you come to a T-junction. Will you go left or right? Left or right? Yep. Down it went. It was not that hard, as it turned out. And welcome to everyone, by the way. I hope you guys are enjoying what you are having a chance to play through here. This is my Fighting Fantasy Gamebook series. I play a couple of sessions of these a month thanks to my Patreon, which is that thing you see right above me. My name is Arvin Eleron. I play all sorts of different games, but I tend to focus on story and narrative-based games. So a lot of RPGs, a lot of adventure games, and stuff like that. Solo streams on my channel after this are going to consist of Alpha Protocol for a while. Then after that, I think I'm probably going to do the second Phoenix Wright game. And then it's going to be either back, it's probably going to be Sword Coast Legends, Arkham Knight, or going back into The Witcher 3. I haven't really decided which one I'm going to do yet when I get that far down the line. Also going to be playing D&D a couple of times this month as well. So if you want to be a part of all that and you know, check out the channel, you can definitely follow the stream. It would be much appreciated. And also supporting the Patreon gets lots of cool benefits. We need to get this number up to 250 if you want to see me do a marathon session, which I will do once every other month if we hit that. At 250, I will do a marathon session of either Zelda, Metroid, or Castlevania to start with. And probably Zelda to begin with on my Retron 5 that I happen to have over here. So if any of that interests you, please make sure to support the stream, and thank you guys. Good night, Ben. Thanks, Shadow. All right, last call, either left or right, last call. Okay, left it is. Left it is. The corridor leads to a door. It has a brass plate attached to it, Zara Gross. The door opens as you approach, and there, in a room behind a large desk, dictating to a little robot secretary, she is. Fat, gap-toothed, and horrible. Yeah? She says, not looking at you, obviously thinking you're one of her henchmen. What do you want? Yeah, repeats the secretary, scribbling frantically. What are your... Shut up, dummy, she shrieks at it. I'm speaking to... She notices who you are. Him. She makes a dive for a blaster on top of the desk. Will you engage her in a gunfight or in hand-to-hand combat? You're now going to battle Zara Gross. Are you going to battle her in a blaster fight, in a gunfight, or in hand-to-hand combat, people? Wait, there should only be two options. Hold on, hold on. There should only be two options. Alright, sounds good, Sat. Aw, nice, boss. Dude, that's awesome, man. No, sorry. I guess I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. Blaster, basically gunfight or hand-to-hand. There you go. Now you guys can vote. Gun or hand-to-hand. Well, it's not a silent takedown. She sees you, so it's definitely not gonna be a silent takedown. This is not gonna be Assassin's Creed here. This is gonna be a straight up fight. Pew pew. Mm-hmm. When I think of our hero. That's funny. That's funny. No, the gun does not consume anything, Flan. Nope. The basic issue with the gun, the good thing about the gun is that you don't have to worry. You're not measuring yourself against her. You're not measuring yourself against the enemy. You're measuring yourself against your own skill. In hand-to-hand combat, it's your skill compared to her skill. In blaster fire, it's basically just you roll to see if you hit, she rolls to see if she hits. The drawback is that it's more deadly because in hand-to-hand combat, you only lose 2 points of stamina for every round that you lose, whereas you lose 4 points of stamina if you're in a blaster fight. So it's trade-offs. Indiana Jones, yes, it's a good point. All right, we got a close one here. A close one. 6 votes for guns, 7 votes for hand-to-hand. A close one. Last call, folks. This is a very close one. Trade battle. Last call here. Make your final decisions. Make your final choice. Can we blast her once on the way to hand? Right, you just like fire at her. No, unfortunately you have to choose one or the other, but it's a good thought. It's a good thought. Sadly, no. Can you headshot her and then like attack her in hand-to-hand? Sadly not. Alright, going once. Going twice. Alrighty. So, hand-to-hand combat. You jump over the desk at her and send both of you sprawling on the floor. You trade punches in hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so here we go, guys. Lego, if you are ready. This time, what's up, Gamer Main? How you doing, man? This time, we're going to do things the way that you normally do it, which is that he rolls 2 dice, adds it to his skill. I roll 2 dice, add it to her skill. Whoever has the higher number wins and does 2 points of damage to the other person. So Lego, as soon as he's ready, is going to roll 2 dice, add it to his skill. I'm going to roll 2 dice and add it to her skill, and whoever wins gets to win that round. Yeah, we shot first. Yes. Okay, 15. So, we need a 7 to tie, an 8 to beat. She gets a 7. Sting! She, like, attacks you and then block it off. 10. Not too much, gamer. A lot of good stuff tonight. It was fun. 10, that's definitely more than she's able to muster, so you hit her. 2 points of damage down. So far, so good. On we go. Oh, yeah. Can someone give Gamer Main the quick Cliff's Notes of the adventure so far? Swing. Can someone give Gamer Main the Cliff's Notes of the adventure to this point? Okay, another 6. A 4. Apparently she didn't take you seriously. You managed to punch her again right in the face. 7 stamina left. All right, the battle continues. Battle continues here as you are trading punches in hand-to-hand combat. I assume you throw in a couple of elbows. Whoops, 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 whoops. Little open hand slap. So far, you haven't died yet, actually. You have not died in this adventure. Okay, 7. Huh, spoke too soon. She hits you that time, though, and does 2 points of damage. Blum blam. No deaths so far. Okay, another 6. She rolls a 5, and that means that she's going to get hit. Blam blam. She's down to 5 points. 5 points of stamina remain. Incidentally, after the fight is over, be thinking about whether you want to use one of your pep pills, because each pep pill restores 6 points of stamina. You're down 6 points, and you've got 7 of them. So be thinking about if you want to use it afterwards. Okay, 8 to 8. You both have 8, but she's a lower skill, so that means you win. She's down to 3 points. 7, she rolls an 8, so that time you tie. Sting! So no one gets hit. No, not the secretary, though. Actually, this is not the secretary. This is like one of the leaders of the gang, actually. 6, she gets a 2, which means she basically falls flat on her face. So, she's down to 1 stamina. Almost dead. 9, she rolls an 8, and that kills her. All right. She is dead. She drops to the ground, dead. Good job. You're in a fist fight with Jabba the Hutt. Very good, very good. All right, well done. Okay. This book is definitely more sci-fi. So nice work. Before I go on, chat, we don't need to make a poll for this. Poll shooter. We don't need to do a poll for this. Chat, just tell me, do you want to use the pep pill? So if you use one of the pep pills, you'll be down to 6 pep pills, but you'll be back up to full stamina because it uses 6 points. So do you want to do that or not? No, I don't think Wolf Boy's leaving. I think Wolf Boy's just happy that we've had a good night so far. She just got wrecked. Or Chakram. Yeah, Xena. Yeah, exactly. No, no problem, man. We're not done yet. So what's it going to be, guys? Pep pill, yes or no? Yes, no, pep pill. We roiding it up, so to speak. And then I'll tell you what happens. Pepe pills. Pills here. Yes, 1 pill. Use the pill. Just say no. All right, 2 for yes, 1 for no. What else? Okay, 3 to 1. Won't waste any points. Nope. 4 to 1. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anybody else? 4 to 2. That's a yes. So 5 to 2, 6 to 2. All right, looks like I understand how chat's moving, but 7 to 2, 8 to... Okay, it looks like people want it. All right. So you're going to use one of your pep pills, and you're going to go back up to maximum stamina. Okay. Downing a pep pill, you bend over the body of Zara Gross. She lies, whale-like, immobile and exhausted. Zara, you say, slapping her face, tell me about the organization. Unfortunately, she is extremely dazed and can only mumble, up, up, then left. All she can mumble is up, up, then left. Are there side effects to pill use? No. At least not in the context of this game book. Maybe in the Rings of Kether 2, the Kethering, maybe you're a drug addict who used too many pep pills. But in this book, there was no consequences at all. Oh, man. Nice work, Shatter. Up, up, left. Up, up, then left, she says. So I've put that as a clue. Sorry, let me move this. I've put that as a clue here. Up, up, and then left. I do have votes more than 4 cases reasonably often, net. Maybe like 20% of the time. So 6 would be a better default. 6 would be a better default, I think. Okay. You leave the room via another door and find yourself in what is obviously a command room. And let me show you specifically what you see. Alright, I have a picture of this one. So, you find yourself in a command room, and let me show you specifically what we're talking about here. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, hold on a second.